Brian Callen's in hot water. I guess I should mention that. I already did in another video. I think I already mentioned it, but I'm not trying to draw us back into the medium. I'm just not going to do it. I don't care. The key is to extricate ourselves from it. That's the main perseveration of a point. We have to boycott this stuff. We have to, not in real life, but in real life, yes, we need to burn it down, but as a metaphor. It would be good if YouTube went down the toilet. It already did go down the toilet. They're probably going to kick us all out. They're rigging stat numbers. They lower our stat numbers to make it look like no one cares, no one's listening. People do care, and they are listening. It might not be big numbers, but more people are watching our videos than the numbers they're putting up there for others to see. Now let's take a look at Rogan. One can do the legwork they want by just going to IMDb and looking at his page, check out the chronology of this or that, and you can just tell that this thing making Rogan a comic was a deliberate move. It was a fake move. It was made at CIA headquarters or NSA or FBI, whoever Rogan works for. It's the same people Alex Jones works for. They're all working for the same schmuck. These are all the same schmuck. They're like, let's make Joe Rogan a fake comic. Other people, they make him a fake filmmaker. When I was vetting Adam Green last year, I found out he was one of those fake filmmakers. Same thing with Gary Franchi did one of those. So that's a trend. Alex Jones was a fake filmmaker. On and on it goes. Rogan is not a real comic. Alex Jones was never a comic. These people are scum. These people, we're being forced to watch scum. There's scum for every type of personality. We're getting brain effed from every angle. I may not be your cup of tea. I'm talking to people who I'm not a cup of tea for them. People may not like me. They may not like how slow I talk or this or that and all the rest of it. But truth is truth. The whole system has crumbled. We're talking about a medium system that's been around for a couple thousand years, and it really got cooking, really got jiving, steaming, dishing out the whatnot. I'd say into the 1800s, early 1800s. I saw stuff on Edgar Allan Poe. I mean, it was in full steam with guys like Mark Twain, turn of the century. We haven't been around that long, America. You had the 1770s, and then it became the Charter of America or whatever, the Constitution, the fake republic or whatever. It's all men are created equal unless you're a woman or black. So we all know how that went. We're like the bad cop. It's good cop, bad cop. So you got and they're bad cops too, but they end up looking like, oh, we're the sophisticated European good cops. These Americans are so fat and ruining everything, and they're into war. But we're the good guy Western thinkers from Europe or Canada. I don't even mention Australia and New Zealand. They're too far away. There's no reason why we're even talking about them. Or why we're in an alliance with them. Not me, but that Five Eyes nonsense. They totally destroyed that part of the world over in Oceania. That's what they call it for stamps. They call that continent area Oceania. Australia, New Zealand, they just totally, in that whole area, all those island countries, and I've seen it in the Caribbean from our own part of the networked social structure. Those Brits, they're all over every frickin' country. They're in frickin', and the Portuguese were into China. They were into China. It's called Macau. The stamp information is seeping through.
Why are you fucking your kids?
And you know, my whole family's here, and occasionally I fuck them, so I'm just gonna stick around. I am that one's whistling tonight. Get in the basement, kids. No, I'm not gonna fuck you. Just get in the basement. What are you worried about? You know Daddy loves you in all sorts of ways. Get in the basement.